Hey everyone, it's Ant over here in China. You guys, you're so awesome. You keep giving me such great comments, and now you're starting to give me more requests, and I love it. Here's a request from a really nice person who's left me a bunch of nice comments for an old traditional song, which is really easy to play, but there's a lot of different ways that you could play it. Because it's a traditional tune, it could go a lot of different ways, so I'm going to show you what has worked for me, and you can see if you like it. For the strumming, first off, I know, right? He's going to tell us about the strumming finally. For these traditional and kind of country pieces like that, folky stuff, I like the strumming pattern of just straight down and then hitting the top string. As opposed to just... right? This is okay for some songs. Some people like this. It's a good way to learn, but I like to give a little more style with that bass. Okay, now the song we're going to look at today is Oh Susanna, like I said, and it's really, really easy in a lot of different ways. The chords, first of all, are D, A, and G. And that's it for the whole song. G is actually very seldom used. It's mostly just D and A. Now, the way I play my chords, I'm going to show you what I do because this works best for me. When I'm playing the D, I actually use a fretted D, and I use my middle finger on the bottom two strings. The reason I like this one is not only do I think it sounds good for this song, but when I'm switching to my A, all I do is I slide my middle finger up and drop down my pointer finger on the top string first fret. So that means most of the song I just need to do this, right? And then when we get to the chorus, for the very first chord of the chorus, we make a G, which is simply just a bar on the third fret, which again I do by keeping my middle finger on those bottom two strings and then barring the top two with my pointer finger. And not only is that easier for me, but it also allows for that slide, so that instead of jumping between the chords while I'm playing, if I'm looking at the lyrics on the screen, I'm getting into the song, more often than not, I'll do this, right? As opposed to whereas if I keep my finger down, it kind of acts as a guide. This is what I do anyway. So these are all the chords. D, A, G, okay? Anyway, so let's take a look at how this plays out. Let's start with the verse. I come from Alabama with the Merlin on my... When I hit the knee, I switch to an A. Knee. Then I personally, other people play it differently, but I go back to a D again for the next verse. I'm going to Louisiana, my true love for to see. Now, a little difference I do there as well is I will play that entire line D, and then when I get to the end of the sentence, it says 4-2-C. For the 4-2, I will play the A, 4-2-C, and then back to the D again. So it's like this. I come from Alabama with my Merlin on my knee. Going to Louisiana, my true love for to see. It rained all night the day I left. The weather, it was dry. The sun so hot I froze to death. Susanna, don't you cry. And then we go into the chorus. Again, the chorus is a little different. We start off with a G, so again, I just slide my fingers up the fret to the third fret. Susanna. Change to a D. Slide it down one. Don't you cry for, and then slide it again to the A. Me. I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. Again, the on my knee, the on my, I switch back to my A, and then the D again, just to give it a little bit more life. I'm going to go through the first verses and the chorus for you, just so you know what I'm talking about. But again, it's D, A, D, A, D, right? And then the chorus is G, D, D, A, D, it goes. I come from Alabama with my Merlin on my knee. Sorry, there we go. Everybody makes mistakes, people. I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. I'm going to Louisiana, my true love for to see. It rained all night the day I left. The weather, it was dry. Sun so hot I froze to death. Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. I come from Alabama with the Merlin on my knee. I had a dream the other night when everything was still. Thought I saw Susanna dear coming down the hill. Sweetness on her rosy lips, a tear was in her eye. I said to her, Susanna dear, Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. I come from Alabama with a Merlin on my knee. Anyway, there's the whole song. I didn't know I was going to be doing that. So let's see if I can show you another way to do it. This is just for fun. If you want to pick it out, so it sounds like this. So you can pick it out if you like. I'm not going to give you the whole... you can figure it out. I'll tell you where you do it, though. It's basically the 1st fret, 2nd fret, and 3rd fret of the top string, right here, here, and here, and the open 2nd string, and the 1st fret on the 2nd string. So 1, 2, 3, 4 positions, that's it. Just play around with it, people. These 3 frets on the top string and the 2nd fret, or sorry, the 1st fret on the 2nd string, and you'll figure it out. It's really easy. Because I want to show you yet another way you can play it. If you want to get a little more adventurous, I do this by playing strumming again, but I add a little emphasis to it by using the, basically I play up and down on the bottom 2 strings on the 1st fret, 2nd fret, 4th fret, and 5th fret. I also use the A chord and the G chord. Okay, now I'm going to show you how it sounds, and then I'll kind of give you a little look at it, but yeah, you can probably figure it out just by hearing it. Okay, so that's a little bit trickier, but I think it sounds really cool. Basically, I do it just by sliding up and down and then hitting those chords. So I start off and go open, 1st fret, 2nd fret, 4th fret. We skip this 3rd fret, we don't use it. And then we go down to the 5th and back, nice and quick. Open strings, so we go 1, 2, we go open, 1st, 2nd, 4th, 4th, 5th, 4th, 2nd, open, open, first, oh sorry, second, second, first, open, A, open, 1, open, 1, 2, 3, yeah, anyway, you get the point. It's, that whole bit is just me sliding up on the first, second, fourth, and fifth frets, and then there's the A and the G where appropriate. If you guys really wanted me to make a video just about that, how to do that in itself, I will, but there you go. There's 3 different ways to play O Susanna on a Merlin, and I think they all sound pretty kick-ass. Hope that helps a lot, guys, and keep giving me weird requests, and I'll keep doing them.